blind, yeah. A couple of days off out here hunting. Turkey season is over, so no turkeys. Pretty much just axis deer unless there's some other exotic that happens to come in here. Fat chance of other exotics is mostly what we have around here is axis deer, but always a chance for an aoudad ram. Saw in my first sit a couple of videos ago. It's been probably a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago during season. Probably longer than that, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. During the season, I had like 6 or 7 aoudad ram run through. Never could get a chance, but you never know. Might happen for the first time in 15 years or so of owning this property, or maybe even a black buck. I've let a decent sized black buck go for free range, but I didn't want to shoot him. Someone else probably shot him, but I wasn't going to shoot him that small. But anyway, we had a couple of days off, and I came out. I went ahead and slept in because I got in early this morning because no axis deer were showing up, or in the morning or in the evening. They're all coming in the afternoon, which is kind of weird. I guess not during the spring, but they're coming to this feeder right here about anywhere from 11:30 to 3:30. So I'm going to be here sitting here in the afternoon. It's only going to get to 85 today, so we should be good. And I got 2 axis buck. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably can't because it's on my iPhone, but I got 2 dueling axis bucks down in the valley below me here, maybe 200 or 300 yards down. One up on this side and another one down here, so I know they're around. So hopefully we get us a big old axis buck with my bow this time. All right, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. This is a bow hunting radneck for Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal.
Father, teach me to trust when your thinking is unknowable, when I lack the capacity to understand. For you have proven your trustworthiness and your love beyond measure. Your Son sent to the cross for my sin, what a treasure. Sit back, hopefully get us an axis deer down tonight. See what happens. Stay tuned. So this turkey's obviously been rolling in the ashes of some of the piles of cedar that I've been burning around the place. But this turkey just took a little bit of a drink and then kept eating and drinking for a while, and I watched him. Then I eventually noticed this, it's a buck, I can tell, but I can't tell how big. Off in the distance, this deer never came in. Then about 30 minutes later, I had this doe come in the same spot where that buck was that walked out. And I watched her for a while as she just kind of fed back in the distance, and I was hoping that she would come in, and it was looking like she was going to come in. But she ended up walking around behind the trees where I couldn't see her. And I caught with my eye a young axis buck coming in. Almost immediately I could tell this was a younger axis buck, and I was really tempted to shoot him, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to let him walk and hopefully this doe would come in. She eventually made her way around back behind. She's probably about 35 yards away, and I guess I could have got a shot at her at a distance over there, but I ended up waiting, hoping that she would come in, but she actually just kind of fed back in the trees. And then eventually this young buck, having watched her walk out, he kind of got spooked and ran out. I thought that was the end of that, but it wasn't. But probably 20 minutes later, this young buck walked back in, so they must have been milling back in the trees back there, feeding around. But he decided to come back and feed, and so I was hoping this doe would come back as well. And this time, she comes all the way in, but it took probably about 10 minutes because she was feeding with her head forward for the longest time, and there was really no shot opportunity. So I just sat back holding my bow in my hand, waiting for my opportunity, but it eventually came. But it took a long time. So this deer just sat back in the trees barking for about 4 to 5 minutes. He never really was sure what happened.
All right, guys, we're gonna grab the arrow. I saw the turkey over there, but I'm gonna sit for a little bit longer because this is prime time for the axis to come. But that arrow was a little bit, I got my computer in the stand, and that arrow was a little bit back further than I would like it. But it looks pretty bloody. So, pretty good. But I don't see any bubbles. That is not good. So, this is probably going to be an all-night sit for that deer. I'm not even going to push it. Go get it in the morning, probably. Let's go get back in the stand. Maybe we'll get us 2 doe tonight. Let's see what happens. We got a big old rainstorm coming, guys. It's only been 40 minutes since I shot that deer. And I'm tempted to just go make sure I know where the blood goes. I really don't want to go this early because these axis deer are a tough deer to kill. And if you've been watching my channel, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's a complete pass through. It looked like it was maybe a touch back. couple inches further back than what I wanted, 2, maybe 3. But it was high enough that I think it caught that lung, because that lung comes up back behind the shoulder, up high. But I'm tempted to go just make sure I see if there's the blood trail. If there's a blood trail, got a good pass through, so I think I'm gonna step over there and take a look. We got some good blood right away. So I'm just gonna step through here real cautiously. I'm not gonna film, but I think that deer's gonna be dead right over here. I hope so, because I don't want to lose it with all this rain. We got a good blood trail right here, but we're out about 50 yards, 40 or 50 yards. I still don't see that deer. I'm really leery to move on, but I don't want to lose the blood either. I'm going to go just a little bit further and see. There she is right there. I think she's done. Wha-bam. She's done right there. Young doe. Let's pull her out and take a look at her. Well, guys, it is a young doe. Probably a yearling doe. But we've got a lot of these deer. A lot of these deer we got to get rid of. There's way too many of them. And so have Bo will travel to go shoot some more of these. It's a lot of fun. I passed on that young buck. Rather shoot a doe than those young deer. I was tempted to shoot him, but need to let him grow up a little bit. So when I saw this doe, I thought I'll just go ahead and shoot this doe instead. And then that young buck came in, or ran out actually, and was running out. Started barking a lot. Hung around for probably 5-10 minutes, just barking. But anyways, we're going to take care of this deer. And I still got tomorrow to hunt, but I don't know if I'll hunt tomorrow. Probably go out in the morning at least. But this trip has been a success. So we got some more meat in the freezer. Thanks for watching. This is Indian Creek Bow Hunting Journal, the Bow Hunting Radneck. Be sure and give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And tick the little reminder button. You'll get an email when we get a new episode out. It's whenever I can tape a kill. So that's when you'll get the next video. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.